Hi, and welcome to this week's video. Are you tired, burnt out, exhausted, feel like a dog chasing its tail, feel like you have no time for you, feeling like your nerves are frayed, that you just are going through life barely sipping air and going from one thing to another and getting it done but not truly living, not truly checking in, but mainly checking out, which is what happens, I think, when we go too fast and we overpace, we lose sight of who we are and what our needs are, and we do check out of what it is that truly brings us joy, calm, and peace. And I feel like for me, the past couple of weeks, past couple of months have just been very hectic, exhausting, a lot on my plate, a lot going on, things that have taken me out of my normal comfort zone and my calm and my quiet. And I'm pretty good at cultivating that space, and I incorporate my yoga practice, which has been a game changer for me in terms of my wellness routine, my physical self, but also my breathing self. I've learned a lot about breathing and stretching and moving through life with that sense of awareness. But where I really learned to practice this was with an app called Calm. And it helps you and it guides you through a mindful meditation. And I started doing this a while ago, maybe a couple of years ago. And I really can't even begin to describe what a game changer it was for me, how it got me to decompress, to slow down, to be present, to be in the moment, to be calm, to regulate myself, to value myself, to put that first place. I talk a lot about self-care on this channel, and self-care comes in so many different forms, and a mindfulness practice can definitely be one of those forms. And so I wanted to share with you what it is that I've learned and I've incorporated, and what's really helped me and guided me and has been such a great addition to my life. And it's something that I can go to at any moment, at any time when needed. So what exactly is mindfulness? Well, it's a type of meditation. You focus on being intensely aware of what you're sensing and feeling in the moment without interpretation or judgment. Practicing mindfulness involves breathing methods, guided imagery, and other practices to relax the body and mind. It allows you to become more aware of where you are and what you're doing without becoming overly reactive or even overwhelmed by what's going on around you. And that's the beauty in it. Mindfulness really can be practiced anywhere at any time. And the best part about it is it doesn't have to cost anything. Most important, I think, is just to set aside some time consistently, if you can, to make mindfulness really a practice, to make it a regular part of your wellness routine, just like you schedule maybe your workout, going to an exercise class, or whatever else, your prayer practice. Just make time for it. Let's talk about the benefits. It has definitely been shown to relieve things like stress, anxiety, pain, depression, insomnia for sure, and high blood pressure. A mindfulness meditation can help you experience thoughts and emotions with greater balance and acceptance, which is such a wonderful gift to give yourself. It's also been shown to improve things like attention, decrease job burnout, improve sleep for sure, and studies show to improve diabetes control. So now I bet you're wondering, what are the skills and techniques to begin a mindfulness training and practice? The first would be a breathing practice. And it's very simple. You take a seat, find a place to sit that feels calm and quiet to you. Set a time limit. If you're just beginning, it can really help to choose a short period of time, maybe 3 minutes, 5, even up to 10 minutes. But really all you're doing is noticing your body. You can sit in a chair, your feet on the floor. You can put your arms on your armrests, loosely cross your legs if you want. You can even kneel. All of those are fine. Just the important thing is to make sure you're stable and you're in a position where you can feel comfortable for whatever time frame you've set aside for yourself. The next part, really the most important, is just to feel your breath. Follow the sensation of your breath as it goes out and in through your nose. I personally like to count, so I'll do a 1, 2, 3 on my inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my exhale to fully get the breath out of the lungs. Here's the key. Notice when your mind has wandered. Inevitably, your attention is going to leave the sensation of the breath and it's just going to drift off to other places. It's normal. When you get around to noticing this, simply return your attention to the breath. And really important here, be kind to your wandering mind. Don't judge yourself or obsess over where your mind has wandered. Just gently guide it back. There's also a body scan meditation where you lie on your back, you extend your legs, your arms at your side, palms facing up, and you focus your attention slowly and deliberately on each part of your body in order from toe to head or head to toe. And be aware of any sensations, emotions, or even thoughts associated with that body part. I'll start at my toes, go to my ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, just work my way up. Breathe on it and meditate on it. There's also a walking meditation. Bet you didn't expect that. You can find a quiet place, maybe 10 to 20 feet in length, and then just begin to walk slowly. Focus on the experience of walking and being aware of the sensations of standing and the subtle movements that help you keep your balance. And then when you reach the end of your path, just turn around. Continue walking and maintaining awareness of your sensations. Walk barefoot. Feel the ground on your feet. Feel the breath move through you. And it's like a slow pace. Now there's mindful meditation, which is a particular type of meditation where you learn how to practice mindfulness. They offer classes on these, and of course the length will vary. Some classes may be 30 minutes, maybe an hour long, but that's where you really learn how to practice focusing on only your breathing, where a teacher will guide you through the thought process. Mindfulness during exercises like yoga, which I practice, is where you focus on your breath during the poses and being present in the moment, along, of course, with that breathing that takes place during the end of class at Shavasana. Now, aside from all of this, there are little bite-sized mindful moments that you can just grab and plug in during the day. For instance, just pay attention. It's really hard to slow down and notice things in such a crazy, busy world, but try to take the time to experience your environment with all of your senses, your touch, sound, sight, smell, taste. For example, when you eat a favorite food, just take the time to smell, taste, and truly enjoy it. Or glance outside your window, notice a bird in flight, watch its path and the way it moves, which leads to number 2, and that's living in the moment. Try to intentionally bring an open and accepting awareness to everything that you do. Just find joy in the simple pleasures. Number 3 is accept yourself. Treat yourself the way you would treat a good friend. Be kind to you and continue to practice this self-care. And number 4, of course, focus on your breathing. When you have any negative thought throughout the day, just sit down, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and just focus on your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Even just sitting and breathing for 1 minute can help to completely calm you down and provide those healthy benefits that I talked about earlier. You know, I find my practice is something that I'm really grateful for, and I'm a firm believer in a gratitude practice and doing anything that I can to enhance it. So I encourage you to pull this into your awareness and to carve out some space for mindfulness, because it is such an important part of our journey. And if you need any support, there are books available. There are apps like Calm, that's one that I use, podcasts, maybe even journaling. So really, why is mindfulness important? In my opinion, it allows the world around us and the world within us to simply pause at a moment's notice when needed and wanted. And I think that is an amazing gift to grant ourselves. So enjoy the boldness and the blessings of your mindfulness practice. And I'll see you next week.